Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Zafira Ramadhani. My ID number is 19018180. In this occasion, I would like to uh, show my seminar proposal. The title is EFL Student Perception on Using Digital Children Literature as Autonomous English Learning Activity at English Department FBS UNP. First, let me show the table of content. The chapter 1 is about introduction. Chapter 2 is review of literature, and chapter 3 is research methodology. Let's move to the chapter 1 first. A is background of the problem. The digital age has revolutionized how students learn, particularly their approach to literature, including children's literature. Maulida Ansurinsya, 2019, stated that being literate include able to comprehend and process information when writing and reading, in addition to simply being able to read a book. Putu and Asmini, 2014, the children's literature can be an effective and enjoyable way for children to learn language. The use of digital children's literature as an autonomous English learning activity has gained attention in the quest to enhance students' language proficiency and English skill. Autonomous learning emphasizes self-directed learning, enabling students to take control of their educational journey. Next is limitation and formulation. The limitation of this research is the research limit the study on using digital children's literature Storynary.com and Storybookscanada.ca as autonomous English learning activity student perception at FBS UNP. And the formulation of this study is how is EFL student perception of using digital children's literature as autonomous activity in learning English. Next is about research question. The first research question is how is EFL students' perception of using digital children's literature as how is EFL students' perception of using digital children's literature as promoted Storynary.com as autonomous activity in learning English? And the next is how is EFL student perception of using digital children's literature from website Storybookscanada.ca as autonomous activity in learning English? Next is purpose of the research. The first is to describe student perception of the use of digital children's literature as autonomous activity in learning English, and second, to describe student perception of using digital children's literature, especially Storynary.com and Storybookscanada.ca as autonomous activity in learning English. Okay, the significance of the study. This research is highly significant in the field of language learning. It differs into EFL English as a foreign language students' perception and experiences using digital children's literature as a self-directed English learning activity. Understanding how students perceive and interact with these resources has the potential to improve language learning effectiveness, contributing to their overall language competency and confidence in using English. Okay, let's move to chapter 2. Chapter 2, the review of related literature. The first is perception. Robbins and Judge, 2013, defined perception in order to give meaning to their surroundings. People organize and interpret their sensory impressions through a process known as a defined perception. According to Keong, 2017, three chapters consist the perception process, selection, organization, and interpretation. The second is digital children literature. Digital children literature is Digital children literature is a digital platform that anyone with internet connection can use to deliver new reading experiences. Artem, 2009, thought that the idea digital children literature can interactive electronic storybook allow students to become acquainted with story in innovative ways. The last one is autonomous learning activity. Autonomous learning activity is autonomous educational tasks and practice that individual engage in to acquire knowledge and skill independently, without constant guidance or supervision from teacher or instructor. Next is relevant research. In this study, I use 6 relevant research from another researcher. The first is Davy et al. 2023 perception of using ebook to improve literacy skill at English Education Department of UNISCA Banjarmasin. The next is John Gilbert 2017 a study of ESL students' perception of their digital reading. Fang Ying 2020 EFL learners autonomous listening practice outside of the class. Ahwida and Marlina 2023 Children literaturstorynory.com impact to English Department UNP listening anxiety to EFL college student. Enricos and Marlina 2023 the title is The Effect of Using Digital Children Literature on Storybook Canada.ca to Student Vocabularies at SMA N5 Padang. And the last is Leong et al. 2018, Young ESL Learner Perception on the Effect of Using Digital Storytelling Application in English Language Learning. Okay, the last chapter is chapter 3 about research methodology. Priyadana and Sunarsi 2021. The descriptive method is a research method combined fact by describing what they are made of what is seen, obtained, and found. The population and sample of the study is the population of the research is a number of EFL college students who have studied Introduction to Literature course and listening course by using digital children's literature as autonomous learning activity in semester July-December 2023. And the sample of this study is complete sampling approach to collect this sample for this study. And the next instrument and technique of data collection. Instrument is I will use the questionnaire and the technique of data collection. The participants were given the option of using a Likert scale with 4 options. The questionnaire consists of 20 questions. All the questions are written in Bahasa Indonesia and English. The next is validity and reliability. Validity is a test is valid when it measures what is purposely to measure. Instrument test will be consulted with advisor and then it's validated by an English lecturer. The reliability, the stability and consistency of an instrument are referred to as its reliability. The quantity of dependability is estimated by the researcher by repeating the measuring activity and administering the same test to the same students. Because this instrument is good, reliability means that it can be trusted to be used a data collection tool. The next is technique of data collection. Descriptive analysis. Technique of data analysis. Sorry. Descriptive analysis was employed to analyze the data in the study. Participants were directed to select a single response for each section of the questionnaire. Following the selection of responses, the questionnaire was subject to analyze to determine the outcome. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.